I want to move from the conversation we've had to why no one knows it. You are one of the last redwood standing in the news magazine business. Yeah. What happened there? Who's had a worse year over the last, or worst 18 months, Obama or Newsweek?
Well, you know, reports of our demise are greatly exaggerated. Yeah. We've got a new owner, Sidney Harmon, the founder of Harman Kardon Stereo, and he's very enthusiastic and is investing money, and we're about to hire a new editor, and so
he's a hero in a lot of ways because he's getting into an industry that most people were thinking we don't want to touch it.
But there's, you know, our problem was advertising, and we still have 2 million very loyal readers. So we're going to be okay.
Is the industry, the magazine industry in a general sense, or the news magazine slice of it in a specific sense itself going to be okay?
The magazine industry and the news magazine industry in particular are in such a state of transition. You know, there are some magazines that have figured out how to survive, but in terms of what's going to be here 5 or 10 years from now, who knows? It might be that our websites, which we're all developing, or our iPad applications or whatever, are the center of our business. But you know, we are in the news business, not in the dead tree business. So
news will continue even if the dead
news
tree
is going to continue. Analysis is going to continue. People are going to still want these things. It's just that the business models are in a state of flux.
About 6 months ago, your old boss, John Meacham.
Yeah.
I got to interview, and he said, I don't mind changing, I just don't like not knowing what the change is. The uncertainty was vexing to him.
Yes.
And it must be vexing to all of us. Look out into the void.
It's both vexing and also exciting if you have a taste for danger. Because
do you have a taste for that?
I kind of do, because you know, we're at the dawn. It's kind of like being around in Gutenberg's time or something like that. You know, we're just figuring out where this internet revolution is going, and remember, we're less than 15 years into the web. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing how new it all is historically.
A year ago, there were no iPads.
Yeah,
right.
And it's always changing. So in some ways, if you like roller coasters at the amusement park, there can be something exhilarating about being in this industry right now. And as they said in The Godfather, this is the business we have chosen.
Right.
You know, we have to deal with it as it is.
And we're going to go to the mattresses.
Right.
That's what we're going to do there. In the last couple of seconds we have left here, the next book you alluded to is Obama Year 2?
No, it's not year 2. I might get in trouble with my publisher here. I probably shouldn't be too specific about it, but I am going to do
another about a president
Obama book, because I continue to be fascinated by him and how is this story going to end? You know, what I tried to do, Evan, just very quickly, not tell people like these opinion books, you know, Obama's great, Obama's horrible, but just to give people a much fuller picture so they can make their own decisions. So some conservative talk radio folks, for instance, loved my book because they got a lot of new stuff, and then other liberals loved it for other reasons. So to paint a more textured picture of what he's like behind closed doors, which is something we still have much too little information about.
So you can't tell us, is he going to turn out to be a Muslim in the second book?
I think I can tell you that
you can confirm
that will not be the case.
And with a book like this, does having done a book like this and you kind of wait for it to come out and see the reaction, do you then think, well, I may have hurt my ability to get this kind of access later? I mean, do you think you'll get access again?
Well, you can't help thinking about that. You know, there were some people who didn't like the book Inside the White House. There were others who thought it was fair.
Always the case,
You just try to do the best you can. I have very strict rules for myself. I think if you're going to say what happened at a meeting and you're going to quote the president, I need to have talked to somebody who would, and hopefully more than one person, who was at that meeting. I'm not picking up gossip that's, you know, second, third, fourth hand.
Right.
And so if you try to do that, you build some trust with the reader that you're getting it's going to be generations before you get a full picture with the right historical perspective, but I can at least provide a kind of a second draft of history while memories are fresh of very historic events. I mean, this is the thing, you know, when in all the anger that everybody has, we're forgetting preventing a depression, and we were on the path to another Great Depression. this is a big story. Going to war in Afghanistan, big story. Biggest social policy change in 45 years, big story. So the events of 2009 and early 2010, I could have written an 800-page book instead of a 400-page book.
Well, history as it happens is always exciting, isn't it?
It is.
It is. All right, Jonathan Alter, thank you very much.
Thanks, Evan.
Great to see you. Thank you.
Funding for Overheard with Evan Smith is provided in part by Hilco Partners, Texas Government Affairs Consultancy and its Global Healthcare Consulting Business Unit, Hilco Health, and by the Matson McHale Foundation in support of public television, and also by MFI Foundation, improving the quality of life within our community, and also by the Alice Kleberg Reynolds Foundation. And viewers like you, thank you.